Hello peoples, welcome back. Alright, welcome to another awesome sausage roll recipe. This one, red curry chicken sausage rolls. Oh yeah. So we're going to get stuck straight into it today. Alright, so the first thing you've got to do is preheat your oven at 200 degrees Celsius and get yourself a baking tray with some baking paper ready. Now we're going to need, I'll write the recipe below as always, alright. We need half a kilo, 500 grams of chicken mince. We're going to need red curry paste, sesame seeds, fish sauce. Now I don't have any fresh limes, so I'm going to substitute it for this cheap lime juice and hope it's going to be alright today. But fresh limes, if you've got them, awesome. Now I've got sliced spring onion, shallots, green onion, I think they're all the same thing. We've got 2 of them sliced up nice and thin, and we get half a cup of coriander ready. We also need a little bit of brown sugar and an egg whisked up as well. Now the first thing we do is we grab 1.5 pieces of bread and we slice it up, and now we're going to fill it with water over the top and soak it for a couple of minutes. 2 sheets of puff pastry, 2 frozen sheets of puff pastry. Get them out and thaw them while we're doing this. In goes your 2 sliced onions or shallots or green onion. Make sure we get a little there. Your half a cup of coriander chopped up roughly. And now we need 2 tablespoons of the red curry paste. Get it in there. Where's the spoon? Alright, so 2 tablespoons. 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. 1 teaspoon of fish sauce. Now if you've got fresh limes, you want to use the juice of 1 whole lime in there, but because I'm using this lime juice, I'm just going to use a tablespoon. Alright, so if you've got lime juice in a bottle, tablespoon, otherwise 1 whole fresh lime squeezed in there. So now for the bread. Alright, so it's all soaked up in there. So what we want to do is you want to tip the water out. And then, I'll just show you on the camera so you can see. Alright, and then you want to tip it into the sink like that, into the corner, and squeeze the ever-loving life out of it, alright, until there's no water coming out at all. Once it's squeezed out, just break it up a little bit and put it all in there. Now get a big spoon and mix it all up. Just keep mixing until you've mixed it really well. Alright, once we've got it mixed, you want it to look like this. Okay, so now what we want to do is sort of flatten it out, and we want to divide it into quarters. So you try and get it as flat as you can. Black soil. Alright, then cut it down the middle, just roughly, and cut it down the middle the other way. Put it aside and get a piece of puff. Should be thawed out by now. Yep. Alright, so we want to get a knife and we want to cut it in half. Now if you're not too good at just estimating, just bend it over, fold it down, open it back up and cut on your crease. Okay, first one. I'll just show you on the first one. Get your quarter out. Put it on there, make sure you've got clean hands. Spread it out. Push it over towards the edge a little bit. Try and get it roughly even. Wipe your hands off quickly. Okay, get it. Just make sure you're in camera. Yep. Roll it. Okay, I'll do it sideways, you can see. Make sure you get some of the puff on puff. Roll it off. Now put it back on there with the join side down. Spread it out a little bit. Now first thing we do is we just, with the back of the knife, alright, just every 1 centimetre or so, just do a little indent. This just stops it from puffing up and breaking on the top, you know, properly. It will still puff, but okay. So now what we want to do is I trim the ends, just the tiniest little bit off. Alright. Now work out where you think halfway is and cut it. And then cut your halves in thirds. So work out where, yeah, 3 of them. So work out where thirds is, roughly, and cut them. Then we get our egg, whisk it up. Still got clean fingers. I'll just use my fingers. If you want to use a brush, go for it. I like doing this because you can get it all over it properly. Alright, smother it over them. Wipe your hands on a rag. Always have a rag ready. Sesame seeds. Sprinkle them over. Put them on your baking tray and keep going until you've done all of them, until you've made 24. Now I've got them all on the tray. Now you can put them as close as you want to each other on the cut sides, but you want to definitely leave a bit of room on the opposite sides for when they puff up. I quite like putting them together because it kind of holds them all in there, and if they join up you just cut them after. That's no big deal. If you don't want to do that, you can have them all spread out and do it on 2 trays, but why when you can do it on 1? Alright, whack them in the oven now for approximately half an hour. Check these babies out, my friends. Oh my god, they are so yummy. Alright, now, there is a dipping sauce that goes with them, but as usual, I don't have enough ingredients here to make it. So look down below and I'll write the recipe and how you make the dipping sauce for them. They're beautiful without it, but with that dipping sauce, mate, they are awesome. They are so good for when you're having drinks with everyone as well. Oh, I just can't tell you how yummy they are. Now, what I did forget to say before is that if you do spread them out over 2 trays and you put them in the oven, halfway through cooking, swap the trays around so they cook evenly, alright? But they did take exactly 30 minutes. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back in a couple of hours' time. I'm going to do my, I wouldn't say famous, but a favourite amongst all my friends and family is a chicken curry. So yeah, I'll be back in a few hours. Bye!